bursts of acceleration on the straightaways, no heading into the curves a little too fast, and definitely no speeding. It should have been boring, but it wasn't. It just made her feel like she was in good, steady hands. "I didn't need you to rescue me," she said. "I can take care of myself." Great. Now she really sounded like a kid. "You were out of your league tonight," he said. "Give me a break. I was okay. Even if the cops do show up out there at the old Harper Ranch, we both know that no one's going to get arrested. Chief Hobbs isn't about to throw kids like Tristan Brinker and Quinn Colfax in jail. I heard Aunt Sarah say that the chief wouldn't dare do anything that might get their fathers mad." "Yeah, my uncle says Brinker and Colfax have the chief and the whole damn city council in their pockets. But that doesn't mean Hobbs won't snag a few of the other kids tonight, just to show that he's doing his job." "So what? He'll give them a warning, that's all. The worst case scenario is that Hobbs would have called my aunt to come get me and take me home." "You really think that's the worst case scenario?" "Sure." She wanted to grind her teeth. "You're going to have to trust me on this, Lucy," he said. "You did not belong at Brinker's party tonight." "You do realize that by tomorrow morning everyone who was at the ranch tonight will be laughing at me behind my back?" Mason did not respond. She glanced at him. In the glow of the dashboard lights, his jaw looked like it was carved in stone. For the first time, a tinkle of curiosity whispered through her. "There's something you're not telling me, isn't there?" she said. "Let it go," Mason said. "Like I can do that now. How did you know that I was at Brinker's party tonight?" "Does it matter?" "Yes," she said. "It matters." "I heard rumors that you might be there. I called your aunt. She wasn't home." "She and Mary are in San Francisco. They're on a buying trip at an antiques fair. I left a message in my aunt's voicemail, not that it's any of your business." Mason ignored that. "When I found out your aunt was gone, I decided I'd swing by the park and see if you were there. Figured you would be in over your head." "Because I'm not one of the A-list kids?" "You're too young to be hanging around Brinker and Colfax. Jillian Benson is only a year older than me, and please, whatever you do, don't give me the lecture about jumping off a cliff just because all of my friends do it." "Jillian is not your friend." "It just so happens she's the one who invited me." "Is that right?" Mason sounded thoughtful. "Well now, isn't that interesting?" "She called earlier this evening and said she was going to Brinker's party, and did I want to come along? It's not like there's a lot of other stuff to do in this town." "So you jumped at the chance?" "Not exactly. At first I said no. I'm just here for the summer. I only know a few of the local kids. She said it would be a good way to meet people. I told her I didn't have a car. She offered to pick me up at my aunt's house." "Real nice of her, wasn't it?" Mason said. "What are you getting at?" "Did you have anything to drink before I got there?" "Just some bottled water that I brought with me, and I don't owe you any explanations, by the way." "You didn't have any of whatever was in those unlabeled bottles that were in the ice chest?" "It was some kind of energy drink," Jillian said. "She told me that Brinker makes sure it's at all of the ranch parties. She said there's something special in it." "But you didn't have any?" "I didn't feel like getting drunk or high, okay?" She had no intention of admitting that the idea of consuming the oddly colored beverage had scared the living daylights out of her. The sad truth was that she had realized long before Mason had arrived that the night was destined to be a failure. She was just not cut out to live on the edge or push the envelope or take a walk on the wild side. Everyone said she was level-headed and responsible, not the sort to get into trouble. But those were just other ways of saying that she was boring and way too cautious. She was starting to think that she was doomed to remain on the outside of an invisible glass house forever, looking in at people who dared to take a few risks.